500 million years. Not a blip in time. Consciousness is bleeding and screaming abject horror. I mean, just horror. Things you would pay big piles of money to avoid if you could. If you could actually buy your way out of it, you'd work a lifetime to do it. But yeah, trivialize it because it's all about you, right? Yeah, of course it is. I could put the question to you, is there no circumstance where you would find life unacceptably harsh? Let's say there's some new microbe that comes around and all the people who don't have AIDS become infertile. All the babies are guaranteed to have AIDS. That's what the scenario is. Would you impose life on all those kids and say, well, that's the only way we can have it, so you're going to have AIDS? We say so. We think it's a good idea. There's no standards I could describe. What if it was Lou Gehrig's disease? You're automatically going to get Lou Gehrig's disease. The only people left on Earth who could reproduce are people who carry the trait for Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS. Alright, and they're going to get it, and they're going to slowly deteriorate and eventually die by suffocating on their own saliva. Would you impose that life on them? This is the only game in town? Nature said so? What would be your logic for saying yes to that circumstance? We're just saying we have different standards than you. Our standards are you don't have a right to impose it on anybody. You don't have a right to assume somebody's going to like the game you like playing and say you're going to play whether you like it or not. If you don't want to play, you're going to have to kill yourself. That's going to be the choice we're going to give you. And then we're going to call ourselves ethical and decent. I'm going to say that's indecent. It's unethical. It's wrong. You haven't proven you have a right to impose any of this stuff. The fact that I can make a fist doesn't give me a right to throw it in somebody's face. The fact that you can produce sperm doesn't give you a right to create human beings. You don't want to hear about the fact that maybe it's just a replicating molecule, and maybe the whole thing doesn't really produce anything but a lot of wasted suffering. You don't want to hear a truth like that. The fact is, life is fundamentally broken because it can't be played ethically. You can't play the replicating game ethically. All you can do is violate other people's rights playing the game. And the first violation is to impose life on somebody who may not wish to be here. How many is too many? How many people do you have to violate till it's too many? When's it too many people?